WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
And I'm WUSA 9 meteorologist Topper Schutt. By noon on Thursday, we will have the official prognostication of peak cherry bloom from the National Park Service. We thought we'd have fun, and here is our prediction. March 30th between March 30th and April 1st. That's what we're thinking. Remember, the buds went dormant in January, so it won't be as quick as it has in the past few years. In fact, we'll kind of take a look at that. We go back to 2024, and it was much earlier. In fact, here we go. 317 last year, 323 the year before. Now, average peak is on the 4th of April. Earliest peak ever, 315, March 15th, 1990. Latest peak ever, the 18th of April, set back in 1958. So we think we're going to just be a little bit before the average date. Okay, were you sneezy again on Wednesday? Well, once again, mold was low. That's not the problem. Look at the trees in the moderate range. That's pretty high for late February, and the trees haven't really even budded yet. Okay, we're tracking a few showers on Thursday morning. Notice the winds out of the south-southwest. A lot of clouds, but kind of light on the showers here. A couple of showers possible along I-70 and up to the Maryland-PA border and out in the mountains. We get into 8:30, a couple of showers here and there, but most of us are going to have a dry commute to work and a dry at the bus stop too. Now, by, say, 1 o'clock, some showers down toward southern Maryland. Temperatures are great. I mean, they're in the upper 50s to low 60s. And winds right now are still southwest, east of 95, but notice the winds back toward I-81 are westerly. So the cold front's going to roll through I-95 corridor early afternoon. We get into, say, 6 p.m. We've already cleared west of I-95. Now notice the arrows. Northwest across most of the DMV. That's going to usher in some cooler air for Friday. Not colder, but cooler. Temps by 6 o'clock Thursday, 40s and 50s. And then for that walk before bed, Thursday night, not bad. I mean, upper 30s Hagerstown, everybody else in the 40s across the board. And yes, it is going to snow west of the divide Thursday night and again on Saturday night. So by 6 a.m., arrows, boom, all northwest winds in the morning on Friday, and temperatures a little colder at the bus stop in the 30s. And with a little breeze, it's going to feel like it's in the 20s Friday morning. By mid-morning on Friday, temperatures back in the 40s, winds still northwest. So if we graph out Thursday, I mean, it's not a pretty day. We had just such a spectacular day Wednesday, but it's just cloudy. A couple of sprinkles are possible, but despite the clouds, we're still talking mid-60s for highs, and we're starting out in the 50s and starting out in the 40s in the burbs. Now, notice the winds. Southwest 12 at noon, southwest 13 at 2 o'clock, boom. 4 o'clock, they go westerly, 6 o'clock, west-northwest. So the front moves across the metro during the late morning, early afternoon, late afternoon if you are in southern Maryland. So we're tracking showers, but we're not going to issue a weather impact alert. The when is Thursday. Impact's going to be just scattered showers. What do you need to know? Well, wet roads for some, especially southern Maryland in the evening and around I-70 in the morning. Umbrella's a pretty good idea if you live south of D.C. So behind this will come some winds. Here are the northwest winds. This is Friday morning, gusting to 25 miles an hour, 26, 27 miles per hour. These are wind gusts in miles per hour at that time. So with temps in the 30s, that's going to drive wind chills into the 20s. It's going to be a little blustery Friday to start. By noon, winds are now 15 to 20. Look what happens by Friday night. Winds shift again back to the south ahead of a stronger cold front. Now they're gusting almost to 40 miles per hour in Frederick and Gaithersburg. By 6 a.m. Saturday, still southwest winds gusting over 30 miles per hour. By 11 o'clock, still southwest winds in town. But look, west of I-81, winds are already westerly. So here comes the cold front. And then by 4 o'clock, we have winds northwest across the board, gusting in the 25 to 30 mile per hour range. And 8 o'clock Saturday night, if you're going to go out, bundle up. Winds gusting over 30, and temps will fall pretty quickly Saturday night. By Saturday night at 11, winds gusting 30 to 35 across the board. Even into Sunday morning, winds are gusting 25 to 30 miles per hour. Sunday's going to be a very cold day. It's back to winter Sunday, albeit briefly, but back to reality on Sunday. So temperatures Thursday, check this out. 66 for us, 75 in Raleigh. Nothing really that cold to the northwest of us. It changes, though. By Friday, we're back in the 50s. It's in the 30s for Buffalo, 30s and 40s for the Great Lakes. And then on Saturday, we're 60 ahead of the next front. Look at the cold air, though, 31 in Chicago for a high, 40s in St. Louis. They move in on Sunday. We're back in the 40s. Wind chills all day, mainly in the 20s. So here we go. A few showers on Thursday, but 66. Let's focus on 66. 55 on Friday, still breezy, and then windy. Still warm on Saturday. Morning clouds, temps around 60. Temperatures fall late in the day. And the low Saturday night is 30, which means 20s in the burbs. So Sunday's going to be a really cold day. Windy on Sunday, only 43. 46 on Monday. Okay, can't stay cold long. So we're back to the upper 50s on Tuesday. Couple showers on Wednesday. Not before temps climb back in the low 60s